So let's go for a ride with Samir. And you know who is also here with me? Over there, it's ThaLoneTLVninja, back from the States. What is up, man? How are you doing?
Good, good. Good to see you.
Wanna go for a ride?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I see you have your gear, so...
I don't have a bike, though.
Oh. So, you know what? You can ride bitch with me. I'm not sure... Like,
well, in the States, we say it's called nuts to butts, but hell no, man.
no, you
Just
know
can't
what?
do it.
You're right. So,
We're
let's
not
go
going to go
around.
down to the level of Arsawatt, so we can't do that.
So, good thing we got a car right over there, right?
Cage it is.
Okay, let's do Cager's motovlog?
I guess.
Okay, so roll the intro and here we go. Okay, so in the cage, safety first, right?
Yes.
Buckle up.
Yes, sir.
And helmets. I think we're ready to go, right?
Oh, yeah. Just, if you're ever going to do this at home, kids, don't use the damn icon variant because this thing is hitting all over the damn car, so...
Maybe open up a sunroof?
We'll mimic the
wind in our
the
hair.
motorcycle experience, more or less. But no, we're just going to cheat and use some AC, so...
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Whew, that's a good idea.
Yes.
So, what's on the agenda today?
I mean, honestly, I kind of caught up on Game of Thrones.
Oh, really?
So I was thinking we can kind of talk about that, since pretty much everyone knows what Game of Thrones is, and if you don't watch it, you probably live under a rock, so...
Okay, sounds good. For you, the viewer out there, we're gonna do it like spoiler-free. So if you haven't watched everything yet, so don't worry, it's gonna be as spoiler-free as we can possibly make it.
Gosh, man, what have we come down to? Lone TLV Ninja driving a damn cage. Unbelievable. Just a damn crying shame.
You know, I think it's funny because I think it was the last video you made was Goodbye Rocketman. And
Yeah.
if you haven't watched it yet, I will leave a link in the description below so you can watch it. But in your last video, you said that you will not make any more videos in the States because you want to leave your channel like motovlog only.
I did.
And
But, I mean, you know, it was either like doing a straight-up nuts-to-butts video, which, you know, we're not Arsawatt, so there's
Yeah.
no way in hell we'll do that shit.
no way.
So, I mean, I won't mind. I don't mind, like, breaking my principles, like, every now and then if it fits our needs, you know?
Yeah, and I think like a dual motovlog is like a reason, a good enough reason to break our law or break our promise.
Yes.
And also Game of Thrones, like you got to talk about Game of Thrones, right?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Did you know that once upon a time, I think it was 2 years ago, maybe more, I sat on the original Iron Throne. I actually conquered the Iron Throne.
Yeah, you showed me the thumbnail.
Yeah, and
show
for
me
you
the
guys at
picture.
home, here is what I look like on the Iron Throne. And by the way, I know it looks photoshopped because it is. I just put my helmet on my face because I'm not yet ready for a face reveal, but trust me, this is me on the Iron Throne. I went to
Yeah.
New York with my mom and there was a Game of Thrones exhibition over there and we like accidentally got ourselves into the expo. We like by mistake went through the reporters and journalist entrance and they just let us in and I sat on the Iron Throne. So yeah,
Cool. Cool, man.
thank
I
you.
thought, I didn't know it was in New York. I thought you said it was like somewhere in Norway or where they filmed it or something.
No, it was in New York. They did like a season 3 premiere, I think, or season 2 premiere,
Oh, nice.
something like that, and they brought a lot of props from the actual set. They brought the Iron Throne and the swords and the costumes and everything, and it was really, really nice.
Hmm.
So, Game of Thrones. You know, I really think that George R.R. Martin, the author of the series of the books, the original script, let's call
Yeah.
it, yeah, the original idea, he has a characteristic trait, I think I would call it, that he kills a lot of the main characters, so to speak.
Yes. It's like the characters, like we were talking earlier, and when we were talking about what we're going to do the vlog about, and we said, well, we don't want to ruin it for you guys and the fans of Game of Thrones who haven't watched it yet, so we won't really talk about any spoilers. And so we just want to talk about the mindset that we think George R.R. Martin had behind writing Game of Thrones. And to me, it's interesting because he always seems to kill off the characters that you seem to really love, and you're like literally going to be dead sure they'll make it all the way up to the end of the show, like literally the last season. And for some reason, they just get like off with their heads, pretty much, or like George R.R. Martin style, if you can say that, I guess. And he just kills them off like within an episode or a few episodes. And I think that just because the mindset is like more of like rooting for the underdog, which, in my opinion, it's kind of like, oh crap, we can't say that either because it's a spoiler.
Yeah.
So I mean, you'll get it when you watch the whole show and get to the last episode. You'll get it. And to be honest, I'm a hypocrite too because I haven't really started the last 2 episodes. I only have the last 2 episodes left, and then I'll be completely caught up on the whole series and the whole show. I was going to catch up on it on the flight because SM sent me the links to watch it and catch up. Unfortunately, no Wi-Fi on the damn flight, so damn.
And
What can you do?
And for you guys back home, do not write spoilers in the comments. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, because we will block the comments if you do that shit.
That's fucked up. Yeah,
we're not going to play around. I will straight up tell SM, I will check the comments every day, and I will tell him, hey, block the damn comments because they're putting spoilers down there.
Yeah. You know what? I think that the reason why George R.R. Martin kills a lot of characters is because he does something that almost no one else does. Or let's just compare for a second the Game of Thrones for Marvel. Like almost every Marvel movie, it's like you have a hero, he faces a villain, he loses, he cries a lot, he gets strong, and then he wins. And it's the same old principle over and over again. Like all of the Spider-Man movie, like Spider-Man fights a villain, he loses, he gains a new ability, he gets a new ally or something like that, and then he wins. And it's the same thing over and over again.
Right.
And Game of Thrones is different because George R.R. Martin understands that a character can do more than win or lose a fight. He can also die.
Right.
And when you consider death not a terminal thing, but something that perpetuates the whole story, then you can use death as something reasonable and understandable. Like at the very beginning, I think it was the first or second episode when they killed Ned Stark.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Everyone thought it was crazy because the story started with him.
Right, everyone thought he was the main protagonist, like he's the dude we're going to be rooting for at the end. And, I mean, George just came in and whack, off his head. So,
yeah,
quite literally, they offed his head.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, when you use a catalyst in the story, it doesn't have to be a live person. He can also die, and a death of a character or a death of a person is a great catalyst to the story. So, in my opinion, it makes perfect sense to kill a lot of main characters as long as you do it for a reason, as long as it's justified, as long as it's not just a kill for a kill, but when it's a kill for a reason, when it's like logical in the world you're playing.
Right, because he humanizes the characters, like he makes them like literally, you can't really make a character more mortal than when you just go and just off them, you know, and just literally in the beginning, like the first few episodes of a show. And just like that, you know, and then you realize, holy shit, like, this dude is serious. Like, this show is not, they're not messing around here. It's like one character can just come in, do one thing wrong, and, you know, get caught by Cersei or something, and that's it, he's dead.
So I think that one of the things that I like about the show is that, like, every Spider-Man or Superman movie, you know that Spider-Man will live at the end. It's like, it is known, but
yeah, and like Marvel movies, like it's a given that they're just gonna survive because they're the main heroes. Like you can't just kill them because otherwise, who else is gonna be like doing the show? I mean, you can just go and kill off Iron Man or you know, Thor or you know, I don't know who else, but you know, I mean, you can't just come in and kill them or the Hulk because then, well, I mean, pretty much literally the movies are Hulk, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 1, Iron Man 3, and so on.
Avenger Endgame. I never saw it because I thought to myself, the Avenger series or I don't know, the whole Marvel universe is just so predictable that I don't know, I never wanted to take the time and watch all the Marvel videos, the Marvel movies.
Yeah, luckily I caught up on the flight a bit. I caught up on Captain Marvel, and then I watched Aquaman 2 with Jason Momoa, which is a great actor, by the way. And it was a pretty good movie. I liked it. At times it kind of seemed like childish and kind of cliche as well. Kind of like a Marvel movie, but
it was fun. It was good funny bits.
Yeah, but it was all right. It was all right. I liked it. I still liked it. And oh shit, probably let her go.
Hello, woman. Let her cross the street.
And
Very nice of you.
yep, just following the law, right?
You're a good guy. You're a good guy.
So yeah, so there was that, and then I caught up on Captain Marvel. I actually like that movie too. Brie Larson, she's awesome. I wish she'd marry me, but that's not gonna happen.
We all wish that.
Oh yeah. So we'll see. I mean, hell, if I'll get in touch with Metro, and if they're nice enough, they may even let me, like, test drive a bike or something. If the folks want it, we can always do like a little test ride with our two bikes, and maybe test ride. I don't know, like a brand new Ninja or something, or a brand new Yamaha MT. We'll see. Because there's actually a shit ton where I live right now. I keep seeing like MT09s and like the brand new ones with like the little nice eyes as headlights.
Yeah, I like this new
Look really nice and aggressive. I really like that look in the front. And I see some Ninjas. I see a fair bit of Ninjas here and there. Even though where I live, lane splitting is illegal, they still ride around. We get some rain in the summers there too. So when the weekends are really nice, people will be out and about with their Harleys, and I'm talking like real Harley Davidsons, not like the shitty like copycat customs you guys have here in Israel, like the real sounding bikes.
Yeah.
So the ones where they're just standing in the light, just revving the hell out of it, like.
No.
So,
in America, you got proper American bikers, like
the
way it should be.
This is America. Don't got you slipping up. Look how I'm living up. Police be tripping up. Yeah, this is America.
Oh yeah, like with freaking vests and everything, and just no helmets whatsoever, no gear, nothing. It just like literally just like what they wear, the sunglasses, and that's it, because that's the law.
Yeah.
And they're just like running around like bikes on the highways with no helmets. I'm just like looking at them like that is a danger. That is like brain damage waiting to happen, or death. So
that's the bucket helmet. Like it's not really a helmet. That's a bucket with the straps.
yeah, it just cut me off. All right.
Have you seen Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah, great show.
Great show. Don't
Great
spoil
show.
it for me. I'm at the last season, so I'm still not finished. But Sons of Anarchy, boy, what a show. At the start of Sons of Anarchy, I found out something that really annoyed me as a biker. And to my surprise, they fixed it. Like, at the beginning of the show, first of all, the sounds of the Harleys are not Harleys. You can clearly hear an inline 4 instead of Harley. So it's kind of fucked up. And I spotted a few times around the show where they took the hand off the gas and the sound didn't differ. Like, they should decelerate.
Oh, so they had built-in sound effects, like in the edit of the videos. I gotcha. Yeah.
But
actually, I didn't really notice that, because to be honest with you, I think I got into Sons of Anarchy before coming back to Israel. Actually, so I actually was caught up on the whole show before I even moved back to Israel, way back like 7 years ago now. So before I even got into bikes and all that, I mean, personally, I couldn't even tell yet. So if you could tell, I mean, that's nice.
But to their defense, I think it's like third or fourth season, they fixed it. Like I saw that like in the third or fourth season, when they took the hand off the gas, they saw the bike decelerate and they heard the bike like let it go with the gas. So kudos for Sons of Anarchy producers to hear like the comments and feedbacks from the viewers and fixing those kind of things, because as a biker, for me, it's kind of important to be accurate to some degree, and I think this is easy fix, and kudos for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're doing any show with bikes, I mean, at least have the sound be accurate, and at least actually have like an actor or even a double of the actor on the bike who can actually ride the bike. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't just throw it on there with like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this actor look so cool on this bike, and he doesn't even rev it how he should, or when he does, it doesn't sound like the actual bike. It sounds like a 2-cylinder when it should be a 4-cylinder, or a 4-cylinder when it should be like a V-twin or whatever the hell,
Yeah.
So it's just
like if you're doing a show for bikers and your main audience is bikers, they're gonna pick this kind of shit up like easily.
Like, especially when it's Harley Davidson bikers and like people who are fans of Harley Davidson, they're gonna get pissed even immediately when they hear like a 4-cylinder when it should be like a Harley Davidson sound style,
But it's a change of scenery, and I don't think I ever saw a motovlogger do a motovlog in a car let alone a dual vlog, let alone with a 360 camera. So,
Yeah,
at least we're innovating.
that's a first, yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
innovation,
we're making
baby.
headway.
Innovations. And
Yeah.
we gotta talk about really cool shows like Game of Thrones, mega hit, Sons of Anarchy. We all love it because we're all bikers.
It definitely was a good idea doing this on a Saturday just because, you know, less cars and stuff, so we can actually do like a semi-normal car vlog if, you know, was it even
And the
such a
AC,
thing.
great idea.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you with your full gear over here, you know, you don't want to sweat buckets.
Yep. So man, it was a great video. You guys, oh my god, the camera just told me battery low. It was like an excellent timing for to end our video.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. So you guys back home, tell us what you think down in the comment below. If you like this video, don't forget to thumbs up and like it and subscribe and press the bell icon as well to get notified. And we'll catch you in the next video. So, bye folks.
Catch you on the flip side.